and welcome to Update Novi. We've got a very special show for you today. As always, our amazing, I love how I just used that, amazing.
That's going to be the word of the day, isn't
See
it?
what you did there, Sheryl.
I did. Amazing. Mayor Justin Fischer is joining me on the big blue couch.
The comfy blue couch.
The comfy blue couch, we were just joking about that. But we have two additional special guests and a dear friend of ours, Rachael Hunter, who is a longtime resident of Novi.
Yeah, we moved here in 1999.
Oh, wow.
1990,
So,
so
yeah,
long
yeah,
time, 26 years.
Our daughter started kindergarten at Novi Woods. We got her just in time
Just
to
in
start her in
time.
the Novi school system.
That's
Yep,
awesome.
yep.
That's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
great, yeah.
And people may recognize you from your day job, not just being a Novi resident. Let's give a little plug.
Yeah, I've been doing mornings. I work in radio, but I've been doing mornings on 99.5 WYCD. It's Detroit's country music station for going into my 20th year, believe
my
it or not.
goodness.
So it's been a long time.
The voice, obviously very recognizable, but now people get to see you
Listen to
on this show.
Josh, Rachel, and Grunwald in
Yep.
the morning on
There you go.
99.5 WYCD.
It's so funny watching you sit here with the video screens because you're kind of like, you don't
I'm out
want
of
to
place
let.
with video
That's
screens because I'm
funny.
so used to I'm heard and not seen.
Yes.
So it's a little awkward for me to be seen.
But another special guest is Alyssa.
Yep.
And Alyssa's really why we're here today. I
Yes.
mean, as much as an amazing resident you are in your wonderful career, we're here to talk about an opportunity that you give back to the community.
Yeah.
And that is why Alyssa's here. Alyssa is Michigan Miss Amazing.
Miss.
Miss.
Yep.
Say-
that refers
what's
to
her
the age
title?
we have Michigan Miss Amazing has several age groups,
Okay.
and so the Michigan Miss Amazing Miss would refer to the age group, the age category that she was in. Yeah.
Okay, from 2022.
And 2020, yeah.
And I was going to
twice.
say, this is 2 times in 2020. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we're here to talk about Michigan Miss Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Which obviously you and your wonderful daughter co-direct and really founded
Yeah.
in Michigan.
I'll give you a little history on it.
That would be-
Okay, I'll condense this as quickly as possible. My mother, actually, I was born and lived in Michigan the first so many years of my life, but my mother got her master's degree in special education from Michigan State. And she taught special education her entire life. My daughter, fast forward, we have a daughter who went to Vanderbilt University and got a degree in disability studies. So you see, it skipped a generation with me, but I used to love to go to my mother's classrooms with her and work with her. It's something that I'm very passionate about. So my daughter, when she went to school in Nashville, Tennessee, she became affiliated with Tennessee Miss Amazing. And it's similar, we don't like to use the word pageant. It's a day that we showcase girls with disabilities. We focus on their abilities and not disabilities that day. But I used to go down every year and I would MC the event for her. I'd help out with fundraisers that they did. I would post photos on social media. And then she graduated. She actually became the state director of Tennessee Miss Amazing and Georgia Miss Amazing. So now 2 states I'm emceeing, I'm involved in. And of course I would post pictures and people would say to me, I never see you post about Michigan Miss Amazing. And I said, well, there isn't one. Miss Amazing is a national organization. It's a charitable 501c3 organization that was started by a wonderful girl named Jordan in New York. And it was in, I think, 36 states. So it was a big commitment, but we decided, okay,
Time for
should
Michigan.
we start it? Let's add Michigan to the list. So we had to get approval from, the nationwide organization. They approved us. So we started in 2020 would have been our first Michigan Miss Amazing.
What
So
a tough year to start with, by the way,
So
right?
she's here
Lot
now in
going on.
Michigan. Yeah. We partnered with the city, and then I'll never forget the day you contacted me and said,
We're
we
in.
can't hold any events, though.
But I remember you saying, hey, I don't even know how,
Yeah.
because our friendship transcends this.
We've been friends for a long time.
for
yeah.
a long time, and you saying, hey, we've got this great idea. Can you help find a place to hold it? And went to city council at the time, our city manager, our city council, and I said, Novi's in, and you're like, what do you mean we're in? Like,
Yeah.
we want to partner. Like, we want to be a part of this. This is an amazing program, right? Like, Novi prides itself on diversity, and we sit
We
here
talk about
and
it.
people think race, culture,
Yeah.
but it's so much more than that. It's abilities, it's talents, it's all ages, and
all encompassing. I
Right?
mean, when anybody, Miss Amazing is for girls ages 5 and up. So we have, a wide range of people. Actually, last year we had our eldest participant. She was 75. I want to say
wow.
75.
Oh, my word.
Oh, yeah. So we have a wide range of participants, but it's just, it's a wonderful opportunity. And anybody who's ever held a graduation party, a wedding, any big event like that, there's a lot involved with holding an event. You have to find a venue and you have to find sound systems, and there's a lot of work involved and a lot of costs. And sometimes you don't look at something that's right in front of your face, and you suggested, well, maybe you can partner with the city and we can do this together. And you guys have just been a godsend.
So you got 5 years under your belt, right? Partnering with the city. We're happy to do that.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about kind of the day of. Walk us through what goes on during the day, and maybe Alyssa can kind of share her perspective on how that day goes and tell her experience.
Alyssa's been here every year, and I value our friendship. I feel like her mom is here. I didn't know you 6 years ago, and now I feel like I get emotional. I feel like I'm so blessed to have met these girls. Sorry.
It's okay. I feel it.
We're so passionate about this. So the girls arrive early. We actually are here Friday night, as you know, setting up, getting in your way. Everyone go home so we can take over. We set up. So
we'll shut the city hall early the day before, so she can get in here.
The girls arrive early in the morning, about 10 or so, 9 or 10 a.m. And you'll see them walking in with, garment bags and pulling bags with them. But the day starts early. We provide makeup and hair to the girls. So they come in and they register. They all receive a gift bag when they arrive. All the participants do. We also, the participants get a t-shirt. We have a bunch of volunteers. And so the volunteers and participants all get t-shirts that day. So the girls will arrive, they'll check in, and there's no cost to participate. We partner with different charities, and we used to collect canned foods and donate to food banks, local food banks. Last year we went for, it was an animal charity. So we asked people, when you show up, all we ask, bring a can of dog food, dog, cat, whatever.
Nice.
And so we donated it to an adoption center for dogs and cats, and donated that because one of the volunteers was involved. That's one of her charities. So there's no cost. So the girls will drop off their can donation.
So a good cause helping another good cause.
Exactly. Yeah, we're passing it on. Yeah. So they arrive. They set down their dog food that they brought. They check in. They get their welcome bag, and then they will go in the back room and they'll hang up their outfits, and they get ready. We provide hair, makeup. Last year we had nails. So it's just wonderful. And then it's a long day for the girls. The first part is the introduction, and we all know that public speaking is very difficult. So many of these girls have never spoken publicly in front of people. So the first part, by the way, every girl is given a buddy when they arrive. They're partnered with somebody who's their buddy for the day. So the parents, if their parents, want to get away for a few minutes, they can take a break. And the buddy makes sure that the participants are where they need to be, when they need to be. So they will get their hair and their makeup done. They start out with the introduction, and that's when and we work with them on this first, but Alyssa, the introduction, do you remember introducing yourself the first time?
Oh, yeah.
What would you say, for example?
Um,
I'm Alyssa.
Oh, yeah, I'm Alyssa.
How old are you?
I'm also 28.
And maybe say something quick about yourself. You work a job.
Oh, yes, I got a job at Bubba's.
Yeah.
And I do silverware and with napkins. Sometimes I do the windows and it gets menus.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. So the girls introduce themselves. Now the next part, and I think this is very difficult, they interview with 3 judges. So then many times they'll have one outfit on for introduction. Sometimes they'll keep the same outfit on, sometimes they'll change, but like Sheryl Patel, the head of special education for the city of Novi, is one of our judges. But we have 3 judges who are in the field of special education, and that's 90 seconds, so it's not real long, but they'll go down the line and they'll interview with 3 judges. We provide food, we provide, lunch and dinner.
This sounds more intimidating than being mayor. This is a lot.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
And I want to talk about some of the changes I've seen in Alyssa from the first year, to last year too. So then this is one of my favorite parts of the day, is their passion presentation. So they have 90 seconds to talk about, demonstrate anything they're passionate about. It can be Alyssa makes happy cards.
I was going to say, what is Alyssa's passion? Because I think I know. She gave us this amazing.
When you came in, you handed out a card.
And I'll be quite frank with you. You've sent me cards as a thank you, and I will tell you, I still have every card you have sent me. After the pageant or the showcase, I know every single, within a week or two, I get a card from Alyssa thanking the city for hosting the event. They're beautiful.
Every morning when I'm on the air, I have a couple of hers. One of them is the cat card because I'm passionate.
Beautiful.
We have that in common, a passion for cats. But
So
I have
this
her
is
cards
your
in front of me.
passion project. This is what your passion is art and making cards?
Yes, it is.
Can you explain a little bit what your passion cards are?
Oh, yes. You see, when COVID started, everybody's looking sad because of COVID. And so I passed out like a doctor's office, policeman, fireman, and even like UFM hospital and Baba's when I worked there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make these cards and you give them out or leave them for people to take to make them happy.
Yes.
Because she was sad because she couldn't see a lot of her friends and people that she saw on a regular basis. So she wanted to cheer people up in a way that she could. And you started when COVID hit. And now I think you're at 14,000
Wow.
14,000 or so that she's passed out. So I'm so proud of her that she's taken something like that. So that's her passion.
So we got the cat. I got
You
what
got
I needed. I need
palm
this
tree.
today.
You
I got
got
the palm tree because of
Yeah.
the ice storm. For anyone who's watching, this is the ice storm day. So.
I have a snail one as well at my
Okay, I was going to ask, what are a couple of the
workspace at
other?
work.
What are the other popular ones?
What is your favorite thing to draw on the happy cards?
Oh, sometimes I drew like a dog and snails.
Okay.
I have a snail.
Okay.
Yes, and something like sometimes I draw like the palm trees, and sometimes I draw like I also draw like person like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I may have one with a sunshine on it. Do you draw sunshines?
Yes, I draw sunshines. Yes.
All happy thoughts.
All happy thoughts.
I love it.
So the passion presentation can be Alyssa talking about her happy cards. It can be, girls doing cheer, they dance, they, anything. And some of the girls are nonverbal and, they'll have a presentation where they, they'll have, something will be up on a poster board because not all the girls are verbal. So it's just that to me is my favorite part of the day is just seeing all the passion presentations. I'll tell you, there's not a dry eye in the house. It's it's wonderful.
I bet.
We have dinner, we have a little break, and then the girls go down their gowns.
Oh.
And we have the final show, and the final show is when I, will read a card and say, this is Alyssa Patriots. Alyssa's, 25 years old. And they'll walk. We have right-hand men who will escort the girls across the stage while I talk about them. And then that kind of sums up the day. Now, every girl at the end of the day leaves with roses from Kroger. They have a crown. They have a trophy. And there are 6 different age groups. As I said, it's 5 until infinity. And so the one representative is, we tally the judges' scores, and one girl is chosen to go on to represent each age group in the nationals, which is held late summer. It bounces around the country, but it's in Chicago this summer. So
very cool.
Yeah, so it doesn't just end the day of our event. Then the girls go on and they represent Michigan, Miss Amazing, in the national competition, and then Alyssa's been twice.
I was just going to
to
ask.
nationals.
I understand, Alyssa, you've been there twice. How
nationals?
was the
Nationals, yes.
nationals? How was that competition? Was that a good experience for you too?
Yes.
It's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Did you meet other girls from all around the country
I don't know.
in nationals? Yeah, and I think she went to
Yeah.
Nashville. Yeah,
Okay.
Nashville was one of the nationals
Yeah.
too.
So the day is a long day, definitely jam-packed. Your commitment, your family's commitment are one thing, but it does, we talked about the city.
My daughter and I are the state directors. My husband's there all day long. My daughter's husband, my son-in-law, literally, usually runs the sound. He's always backstage running things. So yeah, it's our entire family. We have volunteers. It takes a lot of people, but the partnership with the city has really been big because one of our largest costs is a venue, to hold the event and things like that. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful partnership.
And the city actually, it's so funny that you mentioned sometimes things are right in front of you. You forget we have the theater quarter with a stage, right? And a sound like
which is handy, handicap accessible. There's so many things like we have last
You
year. I
don't
believe
think
we had
about.
2 or 3 girls who were in wheelchairs. So we have to. we have to have a place that everybody can, can get up on stage and it's accessible to everybody.
So just fell into place, but it doesn't happen by accident. Maybe this is where you were going.
Yep.
Like it does take a village, and I'm sure sponsors.
I was going to say, I think the city, we try to do our best and step up. It sounds, and obviously your family is amazing in doing everything that they do. If someone in the community, a resident or a business, it sounds like Kroger might be involved. What can people do? How do they reach out if they have something, resources, money, or otherwise that would help you that day?
Right.
So, like, how can they reach out?
Thank you for asking. I mean, sure, we try to get as many donations as we can. Like, Kroger does donate the roses for the girls every year, but, we provide meals. We provide so much for the girls. As a matter of fact, we have an event coming up next month. We have a wonderful woman downriver who gives any of the girls who have signed up to participate by that day can go and she donates a dress to the girls. We try to make it so there's no expense involved for the girls at all, but of course we need sponsorships. And then the girls who go on to nationals, it costs some money to go to Chicago. We're lucky we're close enough. The girls don't have to fly; they can actually drive. But they go there and they stay 3 nights in a hotel, and there's cost for food there. So we try to make it so they don't have to have any expenses out of their pocket to go on to nationals. We try to help as much as we can. So if you have items like to donate, we have welcome bags, food that can be donated. We provide snacks throughout the day. We provide lunch. We provide dinner. As a matter of fact, Guernsey's hosts an ice cream social at the end of the evening every day. We close out with an ice cream social with Guernsey's, which is really nice. But we have a website, Michigan. It's missamazing.org is the website. You can go there to sign up to volunteer, to be a participant. You can also donate there and become a sponsor, but we can always use sponsorships. We have different levels of sponsorships that start at $500 and they go up to $5,000, but includes your logos on the t-shirts that the girls wear, the participants and the volunteers, logos and the programs, the welcome banners, all the way up to the opportunities you can set up that day and have a booth and talk, if you have a product or a business that you think would be beneficial to any of our participants or their families, we'd love to have you on site speaking to people. Again, we're there all day long. Or you can put something in the welcome bags. You have an opportunity at the higher level sponsorships to even go on stage during our final show and speak to people. So there's many, many, many different levels and different opportunities ways to get involved.
Well, I know one thing. I mean, Novi residents, Novi businesses are always very generous. And so, I mean, obviously I would encourage them to think of this opportunity as another way to give back because it is an awesome event, awesome cause. So I hope we help out in that
And if
respect.
you know a young lady, a lady that wants to participate,
please,
you are always, I
you.
know that you've grown exponentially from when you all started in 2020 to now. I know that.
Our first year,
what
happened was we decided, okay, we're going to start this. We started it, partnered with the city, and then COVID hit. So because the city has such wonderful venues, we were able to move outdoors.
Right.
So the first 2 years we were outside with masks on. I think the first year we had about 12 girls participating. And last year we had 30 or so. So it's grown. There's always a few who can't make it that day. We were expecting a few more than 30, but it's certainly grown a lot. But many times girls with disabilities don't have some of the opportunities to showcase all of their abilities that other people have. So it's just a wonderful day. I know that Alyssa's made friends and that she didn't know before that she's still friends with. But Alyssa, I remember the first year when you were in Miss Amazing, you have to hold a microphone and talk. And I remember you were kind of nervous, but I held the microphone for you. And I'll never forget this past year in 2024 when you were going to talk about your happy cards, you walked up to me, you took that microphone out of my hand and you just walked over and started talking. And I was so emotional then because when I saw how much you had grown and how more comfortable you were speaking in a microphone, I was so proud of you. So are you more comfortable now speaking in public than you were at the beginning? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What is your favorite part of Michigan Miss Amazing?
Well, I like to be on stage, and sometimes I like to help others, and I like to make new friends.
And
Alyssa even sets up she has a booth. We have a merchandise store. Miss Amazing will send us sweatshirts and T-shirts and all sorts of wonderful merchandise that we can sell that day. And Alyssa actually sets up her happy cards at the booth, and she sells them and donates the money that she sells back to Michigan Miss Amazing. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Got a sponsor right there.
Right?
Yeah.
So upcoming in May, I assume, right?
May,
Tell us about the date.
Saturday, May 3rd will be our 6th annual Michigan Miss Amazing here at the Novi Civic Center.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And Alyssa, will you be there this year as well?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep. Go to
Good.
missamazing.org. Missamazing.org. Just make sure you click on Michigan. You want to click on the menu will drop down and make sure
End
you
up
click
in
on
Nashville
Michigan.
or Tennessee or Georgia?
It's happened where we have to contact the Nationals and say, I think you got something that was supposed to go to us. And they can move it around, but it's a lot. But yeah, just make sure you click on Michigan to sponsor, participate, and to volunteer.
Very good.
I love this program. I love it every single year. I can't believe we've been doing it. This will be the 6th year now. It seems like just yesterday. And the photos, I know y'all have a photo gallery, a Facebook page. If anyone that's watching is interested, you want to see something that really shows a community embracing.
Stop by on May 3rd. You walk in the Civic Center, and we have the big letters that light up, spelling out.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. We have
It's beautiful.
balloon sculptures. We have a flower wall for the girls. We have a photo booth. We even have, because there's some downtime throughout the day, and if you have a child with autism, it can be very difficult. So we have a sensory and craft area that the girls can sit. There's a lot going on. So I would invite anybody just to stop by
in and check it out.
soak it all in. Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
You are guys.
And
Thank you.
so proud of you. And when Rachel shares how far you've come, I can't wait to see what you do. It sounds like the sky's the limit for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yep. And I bet you're looking forward to this year.
Yes.
Yes? And thank you. Thank
you.
you,
Thank you,
Rachel
Cheryl.
and
Thank
Rachel.
you for
Jane,
joining us.
Mr. J.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We so appreciate you, your family, everything y'all do. And
You make me cry again.
yeah.
We love having you here as long as I'm around, obviously. But I look forward to the someday when you actually outgrow the facilities that we have because there's so many participants.
Well, we've talked about that too, right?
That would even
We've
be
talked
better,
about
right?
that, and we've actually had to clear out the Civic Center now. Like every room, all of the activities rooms, they use as a makeup room,
Dressing
a
room,
changing
makeup room, changing room, a food snack room. We have to have an eating room. And as a matter of fact, we have a lot of girls who have certain allergies, and sometimes we have to have people go get something out of the food room and bring it over here because they can't even walk in a room where there's peanuts. So there's so many things. You guys, the facility was a perfect fit. So thank you.
It has been. So again, I'll echo what Mayor said. As long as you all are in for doing this, I see Novi partnering for the foreseeable future. It just
Agree.
it exemplifies everything I know Novi stands for, and I know as a resident, you feel that too. I mean, as welcoming, opportunistic for any age, any talent, skill, ability.
And when I saw the versatility too, during COVID, when we were so challenged, that I remember you saying, well, we've got this outdoor area, we've got this outdoor area, and I went and actually took a look at both of them, and the amphitheater area at First Park just worked so well. We had that little house, was our changing room, we had to block the windows.
I remember.
We
You made it work.
But yeah,
You made it
we
work.
made it work. We didn't have to skip anything, and we didn't skip a beat, and so we couldn't do it without you, and I mean that sincerely. So thank you very, very
We
much.
love to hear that.
Well, kudos to you. Congratulations again. You represent Michigan very well.
Thank
The
you.
smile says it all.
And good luck this year.
Yes, good
Thank
luck
you.
this year. And again, anyone that's looking for more information, missamazing.org, click the Michigan tab, right?
Yep, to volunteer, sign up to volunteer, to sign up to somebody to participate, or you can make donations via credit card online, or there's other ways that you can send a check as well.
Yep. Or if you're interested and don't know how, contact community
Reach out,
relations,
someone.
and we will definitely connect
Point
you
you
with
right
Rachel and the team.
You know
So,
you know where to find me.
I know where to find you. So another great show. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Mayor, for indulging. I think
More so thanks to our special guests.
Thank
thanks
you.
This has been
to
awesome.
both of
very
you.
much.
But we cannot do enough to raise awareness for all the amazing, again, I'll say it, opportunities that Novi has.
Absolutely.
For anyone and everyone. If Novi doesn't have it, you don't need it, right?
I like
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That's
If you can't find it in Novi,
You don't need it.
It's a great show because we get to showcase an awesome opportunity for people and something that was homegrown by Novi residents
Love
with
it.
Rachel and
Love
her
it.
daughter and her family.
You guys know
so,
that my husband's been so involved in the city, and because of my job, and because I'm so out there in the public eye for my job, I've kind of held back, and I didn't get as involved with the city as my husband has been. So I've enjoyed getting to. I mean, we've been friends for a long time, but working with you is absolutely spectacular. I mean, you're
appreciate
such a
that.
help. You make it so much easier for me and for us. So thank you very much.
we appreciate it.
We
We'll
appreciate
keep it up.
you. Good deal. And there you have it. That wraps up this edition of Update Novi. Get involved. You know what? If not with the city, with an organization like Michigan Miss Amazing, who exemplifies everything our community is. Until next time, take care.